The Ishizu cards just dropped, and of course I had to start cooking some spice, a ridiculous pile once again. I did this on stream, so you're also going to see a lot of gameplay. Max see me so I can ash you, so I have higher chances of hitting Kelbic. Can we do that? Yeah! Max see me. Okay. This is part 1. So I can ash you, so we have higher chances of hitting Kelbic. Right now, Jackalope hits the Kelbic. There we go, baby! Enjoy. So right here, you might be surprised to see that this is in fact not even 60 cards. The issue I kept running into with the 60 card version of this deck was that my mills weren't great. As you know, right now, we do not have the Tearlaments cards yet. And so if you activate the Grass is Greener or even just a Kelbic or a Yugioh, your mill 5 might suck ass when there's only like, 5 good cards in the deck to mill, maybe 6 or something. It's really once the Tearlaments drop, where you have like 9 or 12 good things to mill, that these Ishizu cards are fully gonna pop off. So instead, I have like a couple really good cards to mill. Like Shinobi Necro is like the best mill in the deck. The sprites are insane to mill because it means you can, do sprite combos after the fact. Snow is of course a broken card. The shufflers are insane to mill. Though note, I'm only playing 2 Medora. Shadow Beast is just a draw. Yeah, I know, it's lazy. It's just a draw. Malicious is good to mill. But beyond that, the mills aren't too crazy. We're not trying to go too overboard because I just noticed every single good mill card I kept adding kind of just, I don't know, it was payoff, but then it started bricking. This is the pile I ended up on. Now you will see in the footage that there will sometimes be cards that are not in this list because it is like the final thing that I got so far. So 3 Max C, because Max C is broken. Then 2 Shinobi Necro. This is basically the heart and soul of the deck. This card says blah blah blah, ignore everything, but then if this card in the graveyard is banished face up to activate an effect or buy an effect, you can special summon this card. That is so important because if you banish this with Chaos Ruler or with Fairy Tail Snow, you will essentially get a free level 2 tuner on the board. Now what does this mean? Either this plus a level 8, which is Chaos Ruler itself, makes you a free Baron, completely in-engine, just boom, a free Baron. Or this is a level 2 that allows you to go into Sprite plays. So this plus any other body. It could even be the Chaos Ruler itself. It could be some of the cards you got for free from the punks. It could be a danger. Anything plus this gives you a free Sprite Elf. Why does this matter? You've been milling so much. Suddenly all of these sprites are also mill payoff. So this Shinobi plus a free body makes your elf, gets you blue back, and now after having done other stuff already, you now build sprite combo on top. Now that has been really good. Why? Because then that sprite combo can make a gigantic sprite, and that gigantic sprite brings back Diviner of the Herald, which then sends you one of your shufflers, and now you're confirmed to have a shuffler. Or if you want more follow-up for next turn, you might send an Yugioh or a Kelbic, mill 5, and now you have more stuff to work with next turn. That is also why you see the one Diviner, because you can basically search it. Now with that being said, I do also love to draw it, because we have a bunch of level 4s in the deck that can be special summoned. All of these Ishizu cards are special summonable level 4s. Greffer can be special summoned out. Diviner plus a 4 is always going to be a Baron as well. Beyond that, you normal summon this, you send a Kelbic or a Yugioh, you mill 5, you get into some of your payoff, and so forth has also been really good. Sometimes I will literally go Diviner as a 6 because it sent a 4 plus 2 2s, plus 2 sprites into a Baron. Sometimes you have so many bodies that that's also worth it. Now we have 2 Sprite Blue because the sprites, while they are solid to draw and insane to mill, you do not want to start bricking on too many sprite cards in your hand as well. It's really your goal that you start playing the deck kind of like a semi-punk pile type of deal, and then after already having comboed with those cards, then going into the sprite. So that's why it's like the weird ratio of 2 blue, 1 jet, 1 red, 1 carrot. You will notice this is more than enough sprite cards. I know it sounds weird, but this is enough. Anything more and you will more often draw like blue plus jet in your hand. And those cards again are not going to do anything when you're trying to normal summon Xiamen or Greffer or anything like that. So those are the sprite cards, 2 blue, 1 jet, 1 red, 1 carrot, and then 3 ash because Max C is broken. Then a 1 danger Jackalope and 1 danger Chukinoko. These are just dangers to get crap out of your hand. As you notice, there's quite a few number of cards here that you do not want to have in your hand. Like the Shinobi Necros, they are gonna be kind of dead unless you draw it with a sprite. And even when you draw it with a sprite, you're not very happy because you won't be able to get it back because you'll be locked under level 2s. You do not want to draw multiple normal summons either because technically this deck has 4. We have 2 Xiamen, a Greffer, and this. And no, we have a 5 even. So, you don't want to draw double normal summons. You don't want to draw like Kelbics and Yugiohs without Medoras or Keldos. That feels awful as well. So again, just we play a bunch of dangers to get that crap out of our hand, draw into more of our starters. And also, again, these bodies plus the level 2s turn into Sprite Elf, which then gets you full Sprite combo. To Xiamen, again, we already have quite a number of normal summons in the deck, and also ideally, we want to always get this of Emergency Teleport, because it's just really awkward to have to normal this and then get stopped by both Imperm and Ash. That just feels awful. So ideally, we do it with Teleport, and again, we don't want to have too many normal summons in our hand. This at least gives us like 4 ways to open up Punk combo. And also, you might think, oh, but then you have like Foxy and Deer Note as bricks. Foxy is actually not a brick, because Foxy can send your Kelbex and Agitos from the hand to the graveyard. It can also send like Shinobi, the Maliciouses. Like Foxy is not actually ever going to be a brick. Then we have Greffer. Greffer was a final addition, but I've been very happy with it overall. Basically, reinforcement of the army searches Greffer, so now we play 2 Greffers. And Greffer plus Danger Nessie is like insane. It also works with Mali, like Greffer plus Mali is also great, but this is just free bodies. Again, like I said, we have a lot of free bodies in the deck, because if you can get free bodies out, it leads to everything else. Oh, Greffer can also send Shinobi, and Shinobi is just insane. Shinobi is like kind of the reason for running the deck. While I would like to play 3 for that reason, I tried it and it got bricky, because if you draw Shinobis and you don't draw away to Chaos Ruler or Snow, it's not doing anything either. But yeah, Greffer was really nice. Then we have Raiden. This is a level 4 tuner, which is awkwardly very relevant. Like, you have a bunch of ways to spam out level 4s in the deck, but no real way to like make a Chaos Ruler with them. The most reliable way to make Chaos Ruler in the deck is Teleport, but sometimes, like, if you don't get that, then you don't have Chaos Ruler, and you really need Chaos Ruler. So for that reason, we have a Raiden. We also have a Charge to search it. No, it's a bit awkward because you might draw Charge plus Raiden, but you know, sucks to suck then. Then we have Fairy Tail Snow, which is the best card in the deck. Honestly, if you have another one, I would play another one. Also, importantly, I wouldn't blindly copy this deck if I were you. There's a lot of URs and SRs. For a deck that is going to be irrelevant like in a month. Once tier comes out, there's no way I'm playing something like this. I will still play some piles, but it'll have so many tiers that you won't even recognize this anymore. So I wouldn't do that. I would not craft this right now unless you have like a bunch of the cards, you know. This is more like to give you an idea of how you can make your own pile type of deck. But yeah, Snow is broken. I would play more if I had more. 2 Keldo, 2 Medora, 2 Kelbeck, 2 Agido. Any combination of these in your hand is great, as long as it's not 2 Shufflers, and as long as it's not, you know, 2 Millers. But even Millers are fine because you have so many ways to trigger them. Like, you have the 2 Dangers, 3 Dangers, and then you have the Foxy tunes. And then you also have Teleport and Xiamen, which leads to Foxy tunes. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in your deck, plus the 4 Shufflers. So 15 cards can actually activate Kelbeck and Agido from the hand. So these are never bricks. These are just always going to mill 5, and mill 5 is crazy. Because as you will see in the replays, Kelbeck will often lead to Agido. Like, Kelbeck mill 5, find Agido, mill 5 more. It's absolutely insane. This also helps you actually win the Max C challenge. You might also see this at the end of the video, or it might become another video. Like, I straight up Max C challenged someone without card destruction. Just summoned a billion times. It was crazy. Shufflers, as I said in my intro to Ishizu, if you want more information on all this, again, I'm kind of going over it relatively quickly. These are insane into Runic. They are insane to Sky Striker. You might notice that on the replay as well. Ishizu cards are crazy, even right now. Then we have Shadol Beast. This is just, it's milled, you draw a card. I know it sounds like silly. The value that gives is really insane. Another card like that is Zephyros. If you want to see a 60 card version, let me know in the comments down below. But I felt this 49 version was somehow actually better. Then we have Deer Note, part of the Punk combo. Then we have Malicious. I really liked it. Just again, like, you mill some cards, and here's a free body. Like, free bodies post milling is pretty hard to find. There is the Clown, I think. Is it Juggler? This is another option. I guess it's a 4. There's also Wolf, but Wolf is like really awful. Mali is just a card that special summons itself. And what's really important about it, really, is that it's a dark that also has a weird typing. Because all the dangers have like different types from each other. Aqua, Beast, Reptile. Now we have Warrior. And then you have the sprites, which are Thunder. And you have Shinobi, which is Zombie. And you have Chaos Ruler, which is Dragon. That means you are able to make Curious. And Curious is broken because Curious can send you Snow. Curious can send you Shinobi. Curious can send you a mill 5. Curious can send you anything you want. So now we have the 3 dangers. Again, dangers are crazy. Then we have 2 Foxy. While 3 Foxy is cool, and honestly, it might be the good 50th card. I was just like, when I was playing it at 60, noticed, damn, my mills are sucking. I'm gonna start like cutting some cards cards. And the third Foxy is like something I ended up cutting. It's also like, while this is cool to trigger something from your hand, it's not that great either. And when you play this many bricks, you never want to really draw doubles of stuff. And ideally, you do just open Teleport or Xiamen. Those are so much better, even though Foxy is still fine. You will also notice what you can do if you're just looking to like combo off without getting into Chaos Ruler necessarily. You can Foxy Tune, send one of your good payoff cards, like Shadow Beast, like Mali, like the Millers and so forth. And then special summon just Deer Note, even if you don't have access to Xiamen, because then the Deer Note plus anything else can make one of the other cards. And then what that will allow you to do when you then link off is just special summon back the Foxy. And now if you get access to Necro or Diviner, you can still make Baron, which is really, really sick. Or just, you know, empty bodies. That's also possible. So like Foxy by itself is still 2 bodies and getting rid of important cards. But so yeah, this could definitely be a 3, but I was just trying to make the deck like good at milling basically. Though, you know, more lights is also pretty cool because right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not counting this one because you never want to banish this. Then Foolish. Foolish is just solid because it can be anything. You know, if you notice in your hand, I already have access to A, B, but not to C, then Foolish will give you C. You already have access to A and C, then Foolish will give you B. Like, Foolish is always worth it. Like, worst case, it sends Shadow Beast and just replaces itself if you're looking for something very specific to draw into, but otherwise it can be a Mali, can be a Snow, can be a Shinobi, can be anything. Reinforcement can be 2 cards. It can either be Raiden or it can be Gruffer. So depending on what you need, like, you're always going to have it. Like, either you have a level 4 extender that also pairs insanely with Nessie and Mali, or you have a level 4 tuner, which also, like, starts milling. So you always can choose. Charge can lead to Raiden, and it also mills 3 cards, so it's always like really good. Technically, yes, you could draw Charge plus Raiden, but that's a one-off plus a one-off. Like, how often is that going to happen? I don't have more Charge, so if I played it at 60 and I had more Charge, I would, but I just don't have it. Then we have 2 Teleports. Teleport is insane with Xiamen. 2 Called By because Maxi is broken. Cross Out because Maxi is broken. 2 Starter. I, at one point, put it down to 1 because I wanted to have less sprite stuff, but the thing is, if you start playing with punk cards and so forth, and they do ash you and you somehow cannot keep playing, to then just go starter and just end on sprite combo anyway is still too good. Like, sprite as an engine, even just as a little one, you know, we only have 5 sprite monsters here, but even as a little engine is still broken, so you have to play it. And then Smasher, insane card, also just outs literally anything in the game. By even playing 1 Jet, you know that at any point you can always look for Smashers. So your opponent makes like an Avermax or some crazy tower, you know for a fact that this whole deck can always lead to Smasher. For the extra deck, we have 1 Chaos Ruler. This is the heart and soul of the deck. We have 1 Baron. This is also the heart and soul of the deck. This is like the second most made card probably. I mean, after Sprite Elf, I guess. Gigantic. This card is kind of annoying because it locks you into like level 2s, but it's like I said, very often you will start with the other place and then you will randomly sack into the sprites as you start comboing off. And at that point, having access to Gigantic to then special summon either the sprite cards if you haven't had access to them yet, or Diviner, and then Diviner gives you access to whichever shuffler you're missing, or Mills to have more access to more graveyard stuff down the road is still really good. And then when you turn the Gigantic Sprite plus the Diviner into IP, now in your opponent's turn, your Elf can revive the Diviner again to once again mill 5, or once again give you access to the other shuffler. So you will basically, like, by Giganticing into Diviner, you always have both shufflers, which is crazy. Like, I did this against Sky Striker and it was GG. Nothing else mattered. Like, I could shuffle 6 spells back. Good luck. Then we have Abyss Dweller. Haven't really made this card yet because, like, this is only useful when you go into other graveyard piles, and Ishizu has not been out for long enough to where other people are playing that many graveyard piles. I have played against some, you know, way more than before, but still, it's not the time yet. But I do think if Runic becomes unplayable because so many people play Ishizu cards, then if you notice, oh, my opponent has 60 cards, just randomly making Dweller on your board then is probably going to start becoming really good. Then we have Exiton Knight, rank 4. Again, really easy to make because of the Ishizu cards, and also really easy to clear boards with. Any of these level 4s together makes Exiton. Wipe, if they negate that, you know, with an Imperm or something, then being able to go Zeus and wipe again is, like, just really good. Zombie Vampire, part of, first of all, decking your opponent out in the Maxi challenge, but also your Chaos Ruler plus your Foxy Tune in the punk combos are even more milling. So like Chaos Ruler is mill 5, Zombie Vampire is 4 more mills. If you in 9 mills weren't able to hit like a Kelbeck or a Guido, I'm so sorry, but usually you will. And that leads them into even more mill. Like usually, if Chaos Ruler plus Zombie Vampire goes off, you've probably also had Kelbeck plus a Guido. So that's like 19 mills just of that combo. Really nutty. And then yeah, Zeus. So you'll have like a lot of ways to make Zeus because any level 2s is Gigantic, any level 4s is Dweller or Exiton, any level 8s is zombie vampire, which means punk combo is always zombie vampire, meaning Zeus is always, you know, there's always a line to Zeus. And with IP, part of almost all your end boards, Asa is actually huge. Before this format in Master Duel, you will probably never have seen an Asa before in your life. And I don't blame you, this card is fucking dog shit. But because of Ishizu cards now, being able to use any of the punks, you know, Deer Note or Xiamen, and any of the Ishizu cards, that's a bunch of cards, to make an Asa and steal your opponent's Max C, to then overlay the Asa and the Max C into Gigantic Sprite and have Sprite combo out of that is fucking crazy. Like, the amount of times I've done that today on stream is wild. And sometimes you don't even need to overlay into Gigantic. Sometimes you've already milled a Sprite. So then you can literally go like Asa plus their Max C into Sprite Elf, revive a Sprite, and then just do Sprite combo because they try to Max C. That's how wild that is. Also, sometimes you can literally go like Asa, take their Max C, and then you will still have another Earth of yourself, like a Punk or an Ishizu card, and then you can turn that into Curious. Yeah, because you have an Earth Spellcaster, a Earth Insect, and then an Earth Psychic or a Earth Fairy. So you can literally Asa plus Max C plus any of these cards into Curious, and then Curious is anything in your deck. So Asa, huge card. You will also notice this once the Ishizu tier is format is in full swing next month. Asa is gonna become a game changer. Dark, basically the opposite of Asa. Dark is the best attribute, but it's not often gonna be in your opponent's graveyard on turn 1 unless you're already milling, but still it's an important card to have. These are the two attributes that define this deck. Then we have Sprite Elf. Again, it's part of all the Sprite combos. And we have Curious, the best card in the game. No, that's not true. It's the second best card in the game because Fairy Tail Snow is the best card. But this leads to the best card being Fairy Tail Snow. You can make this either in the Dark section because of your Sprites, which are Thunder, and then your Greffer, which is Warrior, and your Necro, which is Zombie, and your Chaos Ruler, which is Dragon, and then your dangers are Beast, Reptile, and Aqua, and your Mali is Warrior. So like a bunch of ways to make Curious in the Dark department, but then like I just said, also in the Earth department. You have an Earth Warrior in Deer Note, you have an Earth Psychic in Xiamen, you have an Insect Earth in Max C, and you have Fairy Earths in the Ishizu package. So very easy to make Curious in both Earth and Dark, and then that leads again, that can mill anything. Then we have Unicorn, really great going second, and also often going to be the thing you summon off IP in your opponent's turn. Appaloosa, this is the other thing you make with IP, and also sometimes you will have so many bodies, you can just like make this instead of Barone to stop the Nibiru from happening. And then finally Access Code, which is the way to OTK, and also this is one of those decks that summons so much that you will easily Access Code people. Once again, you might see that in the replays, I don't really know, I remember, but you'll see. So that's the deck, really fun. Easily, this type of deck is like my favorite to play in Master Duel or in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. I just love building weird stuff like this. Again, don't just blindly copy this. Just use this as like an idea sheet. And then depending on which cards you have, because we all have very different collections, you might make like your very own version of this. So now enjoy the replays. This is a hand, baby. I don't care what they do. I will break their board in engine. Oh, Blue Eyes? Yeah, fuck, sign me up. Alrighty. I'm so excited. Wait, it's not Blue Eyes? Fuck, okay. I was hopeful. Wait, what the fuck did he make? Fox? Oh, this is great. Oh, this is so good. Kinda regretting not having Sharakusai access now. They open with Max C. Okay, you know what? You know what? I like it. I dig it. We are going to utterly annihilate them, despite the Max C. All we need to do is make a Baron before they draw into Nib. Because, like, the fuck do I care? If you're dead, I don't, you know, I don't really care. Okay, so we're gonna start with Keldo. We're going to discard a Guido. Yeah. Yeah. What are even the responses on this board? I don't know. This only activates when something attacks, right? Yeah. And this blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't see anything. So I will be grabbing a Kelbeck because Agido will already be milling and now Foxy Toon will be able to trigger that. That shit's gonna go hard. Yeah, baby, Agido! Let's go, Agido! I'm so excited for this deck. Holy shit. If they drew the one Ash of this Max C, I'm gonna scream. I got Mali. Okay, so we're going... Oh, we can make a Baron here. Mali, that's right. Come on, Mali. Okay. We got Mali here. That's a start. We're gonna make a Baron just before anything, I think. Well, I also kind of want to make Chaos Ruler. I just think that Baron is more important right now, right? Because they can't do anything anymore once we have a Baron. And Chaos Ruler, I mean, it's cute, but we already have everything set up. Do they have any kind of activations in the graveyard that I need to know of? Fuck it, we don't have time for it. I'm just gonna kind of not think about anything. Mill 2. What did we mill? What did we mill? We milled Kelbeck! Oh! Oh, this is gonna go hard. Let's go, baby. We milled the Kelbeck. What did we mill? What did we mill? Fucking nothing. Well, we can now special summon the Kelbeck from our hand, which is pretty dope. And we'll return the Odd Eyes, I guess? All gas, no breaks with Max C. Yeah. I mean, this deck doesn't really care. The only thing I kinda regret is I don't play Rag Force. I play Abyss Dweller, but I don't know if that does anything in this matchup. What's up, X-Savage TV? Do I Chaos Ruler? Maybe I do Chaos Ruler. Yeah, I'm gonna Chaos Ruler. Fuck it. This one together with this one. We give up on the Baron Dream. Unless we now mill Shinobi Necro. Which would be beautiful. Yes, let's activate that effect. I mean, we can link into infinity, but it doesn't matter if we don't. Okay, Teleport. Foxy. Starter. Beast! Okay, Beast is really good. Necro! Oh, baby! Baby! Oh, I love this deck already. We will activate Beast. I put in Beast just to draw a card. I don't even have, you know, Tearlaments or Shadows or anything. So this is purely to draw a card. We are at that moment. Called by. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Still don't know how we're really gonna do anything here. Oh, no, wait. I know. Remove, I think, Sprite Blue from our hand. No, because we can special Sprite Blue. Oh, there's so many things we can do. It's crazy. We're gonna remove this, and that's gonna get us Xiamin. And then we're going to activate the Foxy Tune from the hand, tributing the Xiamin. Oh fuck! I should have activated my Xiamin, right? I forgot about that. Oopsie. Or did we mill all the targets? Honestly, I forgot. I don't care. I'm having a lot of fun here. As long as they don't nib us before I reach Baron, I'm like good. The toggle is telling them that they can do something. But that doesn't matter actually. So now we're gonna make Zombie Vampire out of these two. Which will get our Chaos Ruler Engrave, which means we will get Shinobi Necro access, which means we will get Sprite access. I still don't really know, you know, how we reach OTK. I'm sure there's going to be a moment where we can, though. As long as the timer tells us and otherwise. I mean, if they drew into Nib here and they use it early, well... What? They can kill Zombie Vampire. Oh. I don't really care. What does Black Fang Magician do? Okay, you know what? I'll just chain my Medora. I'll just chain it right now. And I guess we'll return Zombie Vampire as well. Okay, this deck could easily combo off for so long that, like, we will activate Chaos Ruler. We will banish a Foxy Tune and a Shinobi Necro. Okay, now this boy comes back. I'm still not sure how we're really OTKing, but it'll come any minute now. Okay, now I'm gonna be really greedy. I'm gonna give him a window to Nibiru. But if he doesn't do it here, we're Gucci. Yeah, I want Chet. Okay, if he doesn't nib me here, we're good. Oh, he didn't. Okay, awesome. Now we make Baron. Alrighty. So now you control with trap cards or effects. We'll special summon this. Do we want starter or smashers? I think we want starter. We want a dark, I think, to be made out of this and this, I think. I don't know. I don't have enough time. I hate the timer in Master Duel. Why don't you give me like fucking 2,000 hours to pop off? You know what? I'll activate Baron just to like nuke something. Oh, I hope this doesn't do anything bad to me. Just die. Please. Oh. If they have a nib, I'm gonna be so sad. But this thing is kind of... No, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, I don't care. I'll just negate that this way. Why can't I dark? Oh, because of the arrows. Oh, fuck, I'm dumb. Wait, can we just make an access code and kill? Yes, 2 materials. Fuck. Now I'm playing straight into Nib. Oops. Yeah, this was bad. I should have unicorned first. I should have done a billion things first. Time crunch. Very sad. This was so dumb. Holy shit. But somehow it was enough? Question mark. Okay, that was so dumb. This was my worst game ever. I could have ended on so much, and instead it was just access code Baron. That was so bad. Okay, this is a hand for sure. Do I dare normal summoning Shinobi just to have more odds of jackaloping into Kelbeck? I think so. Is it worth playing the Ishizu cards without tier? I mean, I'm playing them right now, but I still have to optimize this deck for sure. We're finding out. I mean, there's a lot of optimization to be done here. Can I hit Kelbeck? Can I hit Kelbeck? Can I hit Kelbeck? Please, fucking hit Kelbeck. Or Max Steamy so I can Ash you so I have higher chances of hitting Kelbeck. Can we do that? Yeah! Max Steamy. Okay, okay. This is part 1. This is part 1. So I can Ash you. So we have higher chances of hitting Kelbeck. That part is happening now. That part is right now. Right now. Jackalope hits the Kelbeck. Hits the Kelbeck. There we go, baby. There we fucking go. Get fucking wrecked. Okay. Kelbeck effect. How are you so good at this game? I mean, it's just talent, you know, like, after a while. Okay, let's see. You're playing Sky Striker. Holy shit. Okay, those 3 spells are getting shuffled back ASAP. Okay, so now we send Shadow Beast so we can draw a card. We draw a crazy good card. Watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Teleport. It's gonna be teleport. It's gonna be fucking teleport. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Teleport. Mothman, not awful. Okay, what else do we have here? We hit just Snake. Oh, that was dog shit. Do I dare to Mothman and risk hitting my jet? Are we that based? I think we are. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. What are the odds that this goes bad, you know? What are the odds? Even hitting Jet isn't bad. We can just Jet into Elf. Oh, Maxi. Yeah, whatever. Shinobi plus Mod plus Jet is a magic dragon. Wow, that's so exciting. Blue? I mean, honestly, I would have preferred to Maxi. I would like a refund. Oh, we can make Chaos Ruler here. Wouldn't that be something? Do we? Yeah, we try to. Yeah, I think Magic Dragon is actually unironically the move. Fuck it, we ball. Because that also gives us Baron. And I'm also sick of doing Sprite combo every time. Like, that's getting lame. This looks like a Bass to play. This is the coolest deck ever. Alright. Chaos Ruler time, baby. Now we're gonna mill some cards. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ash! Ash on my Chaos Ruler. Dude, you're so cringe. Wow, way to be cringe, buddy. It's also Curious after. Yup. But I don't know if I want to Curious. You know? But yeah, it is Curious. It absolutely is Curious. Did I not add it? Oh my fucking god, I didn't add... I didn't put Curious in my fucking pile deck! I'm so dumb! How? I should not be allowed to play these pile decks so religiously while making mistakes like this. This is unacceptable. Fucking shit. Yeah, this deck needs Curious instantly. Like, that's the whole point. Holy fuck. Wait, I don't have a light? Oh my god, I did not mill a light. I cannot Chaos Ruler plus Shinobi because I don't have a light. Oh, that's so dumb. Where mill? Shit. Yeah, this is turning out kind of dog shit. Yeah, this is really bad. So what are they playing again? Sky Striker. Okay, we really need shufflers. Yeah, if only you had a certain Link 3. Yeah, that certain Link 3 would have certainly been a card. But yeah, we need the shufflers for Sky Striker, so we're going to Diviner into them right now. Oh, we could even Ibli log them. Oh, but without Smashers, it's kind of dog shit. We'll just Diviner them. So we'll send Keldo. And then we'll make... Wait. Can we take Ray? With Dark? That's so funny. Oh no, we can't because he would be in the wrong spot. Damn. I would have loved that. That would have gone so hard. So this plus this. Yeah, this was bad because I didn't have the Curious. I really need the Curious. Fuck that shit. What activation do I still have? Oh, it's the Shuffler itself. Well, maybe we want that. No, fuck it. You're locked into level 2? Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I would have Curious before all this. So you can't summon Ray. Oh, yeah. Non-awful end board, all things. I mean, this is just a Sprite end board. I think that's awful when you're playing a pile. You should be able to do much more. Upstart Goblin. I think we're always elfing here. Targeting Diviner. Royal Upstart Bog, that's true. Because we really want the other Shuffler now. We want the Medora into the deck. No, Tyr is not out yet. Do they have the Widow Anchor for Diviner? I don't think they would even think about doing that. So now we get Medora out. Okay. So now we really don't have much, if all things considered. Like, all we have going for us is the fact that the spells are... Oh. What are you doing? You're just... I mean, I'll just use it. Right? Like... That's all good. Okay. That's a sweet call by. Awesome. Now, next. Ray. Oh. I really need them going into up. Oh, fuck. I kinda... I really need the Apollosa. Oh yeah, this will be 2 materials. No. Okay, so Ray is not big enough to hit anything. Like, we got a big Oppo, and Gigantic is bigger, and Red is bigger. So now if they quick effect Ray into something, it doesn't do anything. Unless they have the Widow Anchor. Which would suck, but it is what it is. Also, we shuffled back the Hornet Drone, so they can't do that either. Hayate? Okay. Special summon this card from your hand. So, I kind of really don't care. I think this is bait. I think I don't care. Special summon it. Because I don't want to lower the Oppo. Because whatever they make next will be bigger because they have 2 spells. Like Shizuku and Kagari would both be bigger. Though I suppose if they now turn this into that... Well, no, because I can always shuffle back the final one, so that's fine. Battle phase. I mean, she'll attack directly, right? Is sending that okay? I can just shuffle them back. I think that's fine. Like, on summon, we just use the other one. The shufflers really screwed them over. Yeah, I know. Like, Sky Striker is unplayable as long as Ishizu is a thing. Oh, they Zeke first? Okay. Okay, we red and kill that thing. And then the next Ray, we Appaloosa. Do they have the Widow Anchor just for that ready? Oh, linkage. Okay, that's fine. Red is not an imperm, I don't care. You can Kagari, that's fine. Shuffler time? Yeah, there we go. Like, what were you thinking? That I wasn't just gonna shuffle back your shit? So that was all. Hope you found this very interesting. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.